Hello there and welcome to Sacred Symposium. I hope you're all well. This is part of my YouTube where I usually do a channel from spirit. Sometimes it can include a little meditation within it. If you haven't seen the tree meditation, go to that one because it's lovely. I'm doing it myself and it's just really nice to lean back and connect with tree energy. So if you need a little relaxation meditation, that's one of the most recent ones. So have a look at that on the YouTube list, my video list, and enjoy that. Sometimes it's mediumship, but mostly I try and just have this as an open space for channeling. So today is the 21st of October 2025. I think today is the new moon. Today or tomorrow is the new moon. And sorry, I'm just lighting some Palo Santo just to create a little bit of a sacred space. I've just done my tarot reading. So if you're watching this, then you can get a little bit of a tarot reading before or after. Maybe you've watched the tarot. Leave me a note and tell me if you thought it was good. It was very interesting. And the colours that came at the end just matched perfectly with the beginning of the whole thing. And that's just like, oh my God, you know? You can't write it. You can't write it. I love when spirit works like that. So I have already grounded and opened up my energy and protected my energy, and I've told my team that I'll be doing a channel, so to come forward and we'll see what they do. I'll just let that burn to the side there. Just love a little bit of Palo Santo. And obviously, as I said to you, I usually hold this little sodalite stone just to help with the communication. You don't need to hold it. Often I don't hold it, and some instances of when I was younger doing channeled writing, I didn't hold a stone. When I was doing channeling in groups at events and stuff, I didn't hold a stone. But now at home I get a little bit. I just think it just helps a little bit more with me bringing forward information. So I have a tendency to hold it, but you don't need to do that. And I'm being reminded I don't need to do that. Once you have a connection, you have a connection. So I'm going to see who's around. I did think it was my No.1 guide, so he's usually very wise. His name is Jacoby. I spelt it different initially, but then because I was saying it so much, I spelt it very, I'm going to sneeze now. This is spirit coming in. I'm not going to do it off camera because, you know, what happens is spirit can come in and make your nose run, can make your eyes water, can make your tummy gurgle, and can make you yawn, can make you really tired. If spirit comes in heavy, can make you like super tired. So there's lots of different ways to kind of feel the energy of spirit. Okay, so some people are gathering in front of me. My No.1 is definitely here. It's like he's almost appearing as an usher, and there's some chairs in front of me here at the other side of this table, but they're in rows, and people are coming in as an audience to watch. Because we can be supervised. Often people who are doing psychic work, mediumship work, we're supervised all the time. Healing work, higher energies come in and they're observing and watching what we're doing, and they need to make sure that we're doing things appropriately and connecting in the right way. There's some people, some souls who have passed, who have come in as well as sitting behind, in the rows behind. Thank you. And they're just bringing me this really lovely energy. When you move into working with spirit, and often, you know, it's when we do our connections, the energy is so full of love. It's nothing like you can feel on earth. obviously I'm on earth and I'm feeling it, but it feels different. It feels, they just send this frequency to you that just is just beautiful. And it happens when I'm doing mediumship as well. When I'm with someone and their family member comes through or a friend comes through, there's just this amazingly wonderful energy that comes. So I'm getting a lot of that kind of coming forward now. It's almost like creating that sacred space. It is like a bubble. You can feel it. We have some galactics arriving in as well. God, there's a big audience here today. I don't know what this is for. I'm being told there's an audience every day. I'm just not consciously aware of it all of the time because I don't stop to greet everyone. And now it's like he's closing the door. He's conscious that I'm here. I'm doing a channel, so we have a little bit of time. It's almost like he wants me to review things, so I think I need to have a little personal session with my guides, to sit with them and see what they want me to do next and where they want me to go. They have a book of information, but like the Hierophant, they're showing me this book that they're going through, and it's almost like there's a new phase coming up for me to take part in, whatever that will be. And my guide has come closer to me here, and he's just saying, would you like to receive a message? Like, we can give you a message now. So I'll just close my eyes and see if I can bring forward something of interest, something that might help you from my team. Enjoy. Yes, we are willing to bring our energy forward. We are feeling it is appropriate to announce ourselves. We are a galactic race from a planetary system of Centauri. This is appearing as a very distant signal. So it arrives with this one in a small nature. And so she is being fed drips and drabs in order to receive communication from us. We are excited to be on the podium. We are excited to be here, to be present, and to be sharing a great deal of loving vibration frequency with you. All of you who are prepared to join with us will receive the same blessing that we are sharing with this one. It goes without saying that you are all worthy of receiving such a blessing. And should you feel yourself to be unworthy, we want to clarify that for you. We have been observing your situations and feel it adequate to say that there is a time fast approaching where many of your world will become familiar with our presence, our dignity, our evolution into the beings that we have become. You are not the only system that has a function of evolution, you know. And by the mighty sword of light, we would say, we have a propensity to seek out those willing to carry great information and knowledge forward, to spread this to those who will listen, because we feel the earthlings are falling behind in some way. There was a movement, a moment that was catalogued, and we understood it to be a very important uplifting of your planet and the energy and your own energy frequencies. And this continues. But we are also aware that there is a great contrast and dysfunction, which is laying its energy and continues to prod and poke to integrate and overwhelm where it can. We are seeing it and observing it, and we are certainly taking it seriously, because the time, as we have said, is one where the clearing of this is imperative. As a planet, as part of a system, it is your duty to evolve into the higher frequencies, to support the other energies and planetary systems that do so. And so there is a trajectory that you are all on, whether you know it or not. And you are being guided along this way by many who are sharing truths and experiences and wisdom, who are willing to step out of their comfort zone to allow for integration to be delivered, and comfort, but we don't want to say advice, we would say. Advice and guidance to be shared. We want to alleviate suffering. We want to alleviate shame. We want to alleviate control. There is a revolution occurring, a war, you might say. And we're not talking about the physical wars that you are noticing, that you are seeing, that you are experiencing. We are talking about spiritual awareness, denial. So although you have passed through the rhythms of the ages, we would say, throughout your world, moving through the different ages and growth and development and expansiveness and belief systems that occurred throughout each age, you're now at a new age, and it is required for you to up-level a little bit more. We may sound stern. We do not mean to be stern, but we mean to wake you up. You have that within you. It is not separate from you. It is not something that you cannot access. It is part of you. It is who you are. You just are following on a distraction loop that is keeping you focused in a different direction. It has become easy to distract you and point you in a different direction. And we think that it would serve you better to find a more wholesome way to experience your life, yourself, in the grand scheme of things. It can be a very detailed program. There's lots to share and work with. We have connections on the planet already, and we are doing a great deal of interaction not only with our galactic brothers and sisters and teams and regulatory bodies, but we also have many connections with those that reside among you. Newsflash. We are on your planet. So where from here? A lot will change, and for many a lot will remain the same. However, the information that you are gathering will deliver to you a new focus, a new way of existing that will challenge you beyond your current beliefs. It goes without saying we understand that struggle. But if you think about it, there has been enough talk and enough showing of certain extraterrestrial elements since you were young. Everyone who has been on the planet thus far will have had a hard time avoiding some referencing. It seems very zeitgeist currently. So we're coming in to soothe that a little bit more. We're coming in to soften that awareness, that acknowledgement of the possibilities of other races. And they too can be mixed races. They too can be hybrids. They too can be Puritans. And you also are part of this solar system. You also have your own terrestrial bodies, minds, systems, functions. So we are going to we wanted simply to introduce ourselves. This one has not channeled us before, but we certainly wanted to be welcomed in, and she has been very welcomed, very welcoming. It is time for her guide to step forward. And we are pleased to have met you. We hope we can work with you again. The truth is coming out. The more ready you are, the less anyone can control who you are, what you're thinking, and your levels of fear and security. We want to remind you that we are not here under a mission of destroying you, of destruction. Our mission, in fact, is quite the opposite. It is a harmonizing of the frequencies between us. Thank you. We'll withdraw for the moment. Dearest ones, I am Jacoby. I'm this medium's #1 guide. We are always remaining open to welcoming our guests, near and far, for they can bring us the truth, they can bring us information which will help us, and they can bring us new avenues of instruction and coordination when it comes to delivering connections to our earthly people. You find on the earth that you are living your day to day, and yet there is so much occurring beyond your scope, beyond your reach. And it is our job as guides, as supporters, as intelligent beings to witness and deliver through our assistance as best as we can what will assist you. I find myself in a position of elevating this one a great deal to her next challenge, her next port of call. We have a great friendship. I would be lost without this one. She thinks the other way around, but I will be lost without her, for she is a fantastic energy. The reason we are all grouped here today is because there is an important announcement. We wish to say that this one will be finding herself speaking on such activities a great deal more with a much broader audience. It is our wish to accompany her. It is our wish to guide her. It is our wish to offer her this platform. And we recognize that this announcement is sort of understood by her, but she was not expecting it to be delivered through this interaction. But why not, we say? Sometimes it is hard to reach her. She's too busy. So we are taking the opportunity to deliver this now. And we are saying to her that there will be a requirement for her on many platforms. And that she is not there doing it alone. And for you, what can we say to you? We want for you to acknowledge the bravery in coming forward to live in this existence and be who you are and have your life the way it is. We want for you to acknowledge the power you have to create and change whatever you need to better your life as you move forward. We want you to acknowledge that you are connected to all that is all of the time, and therefore you have access to support consistently throughout your lifetime. We want for you never to forget that you are loved and cherished beyond measure. We want for you to remind yourself daily that you are loved and cherished beyond measure. We want you to understand that we understand that mistakes happen, that decisions that were not the best decisions have been made, that many of you can have wonderful thoughts, but also darker thoughts, also negative thoughts, also hurtful thoughts. It is part of your training to become aware of that side of yourself. It is the shadow, it is that part that you hide, but it is there in all of you. But in becoming aware, in becoming and acknowledging this part of you, as was said, the contrast arises and you are aware of the better part of you also. Two sides to the coin. And therefore, once you have been propelled to recognize the detriment of these harmful thoughts, you can then shadow ban them, we will say. You can then witness them without incorporating them into who you are. You can lessen them by evolving your being and yourself into something greater. It is fascinating to watch you all grasp hold of these new realities, the possibilities. However, work needs to be done on this. It is not an easy performance. It needs to be cellular, we would say. So know you are wonderful. Know we here have purpose in assisting everyone. You all have your own guides. Connect with your guide. If you do not know how, ask this one. But that is how you move forward. Now, in this age, this is a blessed age that is coming. So do yourself justice. Do yourself a favor. Recognize that you can play such an important part in bringing forward this new age of light and hope and love. But it must be cellular first. It must be at the microscopic, subatomic, vibrational level. As your vibration changes, your world will begin to change. You will begin to change. You will begin to notice the changes. Thankfully for this one, all are coming on board now. It can be an isolating road for those who have stepped out, for those who have stood on a different track, for those who have turned away from the majority in their sovereignty, in their belief, in their trust, in their connection to all that is, knowing that connection, feeling that connection, understanding that connection and that wisdom. Because that is part of them, that is part of you at the highest level, at the frequency level. There is no separation from that. So it is reminder, reminder, reminder of your brilliance, of your beauty, of your perfection in all that you are, in all your imperfection. But the joy is coming, the joy is arising. This one we hope will be announced soon. And a new phase of work will begin for her. Yes, she's asking us for more, and we're not giving her more because we want her to sit with us and go through the training with us. Well, for now, we bless you all. We wish you a great rest of the month. We hope we will meet with you again. In fact, we feel we will. And if you, as this one says, enjoyed meeting with us, if you find yourself connecting to this message, share with this one that you did. We're going to let her get on with her day now. Bless you all. May you all receive our many blessings from all of the galaxies, from all that is, from love, you will be witness to this great love. Thank you. We will step back. Thank you. Okay. Centuria? What is it called? Is there something beginning with A, like accent Centuria or something like that? I'll have to Google it. Blessings, thank you for coming. You're always welcome. It's like they're just taking a seat. No one's going anywhere yet, so I think they're going to be here with me for the day. For the week. I've just heard for the week. Thank you all. Let me know your thoughts. Did it resonate? I think despite this contrast, I keep getting brought back to this contrast, the dark, the light, the war, the peace, all of it. But it's like we're going to be moving into something even more interesting, and I'm going to be given some kind of interesting job. That'll be cool. So we'll look forward to hearing about that. But for now, bless you, thank you for watching, and let me know if it resonates, and I hope I will be able to connect with them again soon. That was interesting. Alright, my dears, take care. Bye.